court to God. The white man is the devil.
You see, I've been in here for a little minute. You know what I'm saying? And I see niggas, they like to talk a lot. They like to claim leadership. They like to claim this and that. You know what I'm saying? They like to be above what they really is and have authority. But they don't really need that authority. They don't really know what to do with that leadership. You understand? You hold hands with this white ass, need to stop it, ass you to give a damn what you talk about. Don't give a fuck what you believe, nigga. Gotta stand up to serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. Yeah. See, everybody ain't with all that peace talk. Everybody ain't with all that little bike on me. Boy, ass you to stop it, ass you to profit. It's about to get serious. When they hit us with dope and kill us with crack, where the fuck with your leaders? I'm curious. He cashed out on your blood, traded you in and bought a new biz. Ask you the prophets, I tell you the scheme. If you don't wake up, you gon' die in your dreams. I say you won't tell you no more. I swear these crackers try to kill us slow. Just spoke to a nigga and fed he up on parole. Because of the COVID, it feel like the host in this world that don't go together. Know that it's gold in the ghetto. I'm in the city blazing with my niggas. Just told the devil the score never settled. Yeah, see the prophets. I'm tired of these niggas keep talking about, you know, you respect my religion, I respect your religion. Boy, your ass need to stop it, ass you the prophets. You know, like we all come together. Just, you know, they say God so loved the world. God so loved the world, and know your ass need to stop it, ass you the prophets. Don't give a damn what you talk about. Don't give a fuck what you believe, nigga. Gotta stand up to serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. Yeah. Hey, gentlemen, y'all, we don't pray on our knees, nigga. Gotta stand up. You know what I'm saying? Boy, your ass need to stop it, ass shit. Oh, wrong with step, I'm solid for show. To them fake niggas, stay silent, I got it, let's go, let's go. I ain't taking no loss, ain't no token when we got the flow. Ain't no peace, just pay with your own. I'ma be loyal to the right arm. Tell him we can't keep it slate. And I can never let bygone be bygone. Got your baby mother on high, got your baby pass through the fire. Ask you the prophets, that baby so below to the Lord. How dare you abort it? Therefore will failure, bitch, I can afford it. I prepare slaughter, you bring me my water. Push your leaders weak, let them lies slip through their teeth. Their ass need to stop it, ass you the prophets.
That's just the reality, Christians. I'm sorry to hurt your feelings. I know your pastor lied to you every Sunday for 30 years, but that's what the church is for, lying. That's why they exist, to lie the money out of your pockets.
Boy, your ass need to stop it, ass you to give a damn what you talk about. Don't give a fuck what you believe, nigga. Gotta stand up to serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. Gotta stand up to serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga.
Yo, what about the bumble clock to them boy, man? Bad mind never kill them. Suffocate to no pussy war. Yo, status. Tell some boys we don't chat us. Anyway, my dogs go in on the street, them bad. Gun talking up with jeans member. If any somebody ever treat them bad, send the pussy them but meet them God. Louis V kicks pan we feed them bad. Catch a new drip, dog we beat them bad. Look how we just come and we a beat them bad. You know sister we's them dad. Hey, but anyway though, this a no playground. The Glock 19, they have to stay round. Nah take no check with me payroll. Anything rise up, lay down. Them a send check but they won't. Dog we make it step if they don't. But at the same old, said them want smoke but the grab a ton flame out. A couple gyal a come through. Gyal a WhatsApp what she gonna come to. She a give me tap and she swallow some juice. Gyal a suck cock till me Jonathan blow. Bentley van a come through. Convertible drop top still have a sunroof. The dog them roll strap you one proof. Alright, wanna move. Anyway my dogs go in on the street them bad. Gun talking up with jeans member. If any somebody ever treat them bad, send the pussy them but meet them God. Louis V kicks pan we feed them bad. Catch a new drip, dog they beat them bad. Look how we just come and we a beat them bad. You know sister we's them dad. Jeff say go fuck it up, so we fuck it up. Big up all of me friend them all who me never big up. All who know they are so, I ain't in a cup. Life shake up, you know me friend but I so big up. Greenfield say we tough, so we a fi bust. And all who a flip up and a lip up a fill it up. Girl pussy way buff, one give we a fuck. One the pussy boss, one her belly stuff with the fat cock. Nicky me give back shot really. Girl about the hype up if you're not that pretty. Money say make you know him can't chat silly. Anything we beat, we have a fat clock with it. Flick your bad with it, this a chop city. Anywhere we go, how we a lock that city. Money in a pocket, city, fat Billy. Don't come around if you're not from Billy. Anywhere my dogs go in the street, them bad. Gun talking of jeans member. If any somebody ever treat them bad, send the pussy them but meet them God. Louis V kicks pan we feed them bad. Catch a new drip, dog they beat them bad. Look how we just come and we a beat them bad. You know sister we's them dad. So you know, sister, this whole system you need for change.
Yeah. To all who see the evil.
Like nothing evil, nothing to blood clot.
Yeah. And they ain't say nothing about it.
ISUPK. Now the apocalypse rage for kill batty boy and Catholic priest. Tatter the lace, buckle the base. Chop it up, wrap it up, buckle the game. Rackle him teeth, man stand firm pan battlefield. All when them shackle with feet. All when death look certain. All when nothing no sweet. When you accept the fate. But you have some rasta boy when neglect black woman and child and a fuck white girl. You have some pastor boy where you molest the little children. You them forget dirt. Politician divide the people with them remedial roadworks. Which farm a band that a dead man turf. And when me grow that a help on earth. Me see M1 burst, head back burst. Now they get to you lay dead pan turf. When mama cry, nobody hear. Who bring in the guns them over the years. Breaking news over the year. Millions missing but nobody there to give a count. Nobody never did a count. So brother and Nancy just come full up in my account. We don't give a fuck how much blood clot money you a earn. Man still want Babylon burn. You a so our turn for rule pan earth. Most time me a beg you send damage and curse. Pan the oppressor, famine and bombing and worse. Feed some maggot and worm. While them pussy they lock up them church. One west here solid and damning and firm.
Living with the flies on the roach. My youth better watch your approach. Careful how you talk to me. On Facebook, tweet, I'm in the mind where you post. Shout it out from coast to coast. UPK the truth till me voice get hoarse. Saving the lives of our people, waking them up, teaching the ancient scrolls. Gather together yourselves, every one of the 12. Tired of living in hell. 2 million we locked up in cells. What the fuck is that smell? Our babies in cages. This shit is outrageous. They stole our land, deporting our brothers, our kids with no fathers. UPK, we got the plan. Fuck all the demagogues, their crimes and treachery. Teaching my people these heresies. Who built America? You spilled the blood of my family. Got them slavery. While you shake hands with the enemies, all people destroyed out here. Tax checks, welfare, shit. I smell that weed in the air.
Me don't give a fuck how much blood clot money you a earn. Man still want Babylon burn. You a so our turn for rule pan earth. Most time me a beg you send damage and curse. Pan the oppressor, famine and bombing and worse. Feed some maggot and worm. While them pussy they lock up them church. One west here solid and damning and firm.
Really serious and you're looking for a Christ man, the one who's anointed with the Lord, with the Spirit of the Lord to do his will, I'm that nigga.
One West, 125th Street. Look, y'all put your faith in presidents like they gon' change this country. Run the league and let y'all play cause y'all gon' make a money. Fuck Obama, he ain't come here on cargo slave shit. What the fuck he do for blacks in his administration? I'm waiting, patient like a saint. Black, Hispanic, Native, they hate your ass the same. Paint Christ in they image, paint you as a slave. God ain't all love, scriptures say he hate. African soul niggas, they know we not the same. School to prison pipeline to get you off the streets. Put you in the cell toilet connected to the sink. Molested as a kid, she prostituted as a teen. The byproduct of Martin Luther King dream. They just took the yoke off, my nigga, we ain't free. We living bleak in these wastelands of poverty. If you don't know the truth, then the lie sound promising. Prophecy, gift and the curse. Dylan started killing, they was sitting in church. Black folk forgave him, man, this shit is absurd. You should never love your enemy, that shit ain't gon' work. Yeah, fuck dying on your knees, you better die in glory. Man, I joined the UPK, taught me the art of warring. I took a nigga life like mine to be recognized. I feel that pain every day, it can't be reconciled. Pops banging, my sister a prostitute. My brother got life, and somehow I still found the truth. War ready, no cowards, no excuse. Fuck reparations, you can't bandage no open wounds. Blood on the leaves, body swing hung from a noose. I was on a run in Nashville and I found the truth. I called the school, classes being held by the shock on my life. I want to be a gangster like a child. Do this for my brothers, real brotherhood. Everything we do, we got it out this book. My nigga, I can never be no African. UPK the only authorized acronym. I'm passionate about my brothers and sisters. We in hell, I ain't got nothing against them. That's another religion. If it ain't under your honor, ain't he murdered by them and got a hug from your honor. That's the way out for a coward in my observation. They don't fear the Lord, they indoctrinated. Wolves in sheep clothing, Joe Osteen. Real priests bringing back black royalty. One West on my headpiece, ranking order. Can't let them trick me off the streets, I gotta raise my daughter. I got brothers at the border ducking ICE agents. I got the name changed, it was life changing. My family thought it was a game. Put on all black, they said I was going through a phase. It's more of us in jail than it was slaves. Chose by the Lord, we could never be the same. Soon as they born, the wicked go astray. They left the truth, they wasn't with us anyway. Niggas weak, they just saying anything to be truthful. We don't want no cowards anyway. Look, coronavirus, that's a plague. You don't get too much sleep when you waking up the dead. First camp, I cut off all my dreads. I took an oath when that oil hit my head. Niggas capping like they lids. I'm a priest, I never stick no fork in no pig. I was dead till I found out how to live. This brotherhood taught me how to be a man. I came back to my roots, I had to dig. A couple gaps I had to bridge. I got a rib, I'm married to this work. You wanna serve the Lord, he ain't in the Christian church. Came back to my roots, I had to dig. A couple gaps I had to bridge. I got a rib, I'm married to this work. You wanna serve the Lord, he ain't in the Christian church.
I promise you, this shit lit, cuz. This shit lit, alright? Run that joint.
Niggas looking for the light. Me and my niggas prepared for the dog. Yeah. So we gon' get it on for the last days, nigga. You already know what it is. 140 for the rebel.
They in the building, we in the spot. We can go to war and see who make it out. Earn your stripes, dog, you with us or not. We can get it on when it's on, it don't never stop. First you get that power, gotta hold it down. Watch your step, boy, you on holy ground. They in the building, we in the spot. We can go to war and see who make it out. It's a problem, tell them pop off. I die for I let my colors fly, boy. For a nigga take me, they'll drop dead. AR, clean them up like a mop pig. Say he cool, he bad, he really so tough. They like, damn, look what he did, it really go rough. Little bitch think she Kiki Palmer, silly hoe. She know I'm that bull, but I ain't from Philly though. From the city where they sing about that ribbon like petty poops. Know them niggas plotting, gotta deal with me. Can't catch me slipping, got to steal with me. Just left Alabama, bought a chopper from some hillbilly move. He made my feel the blade. Leave them all bruised, come through like a plague. Rebel off the leash like a dog out the cage. Call me Johnny Blaze on Run West May. Watch your step get stretched like a limousine. So my brother bring that blade back wet, that's my enemy. A little nigga, this that cold nigga talk. Niggas know I got blood in my cup, I just sip it like it's grenadine. They in the building, we in the spot. We can go to war and see who make it out. Earn your stripes, dog. You with us or not? We can get it on when it's on. It don't never stop. First you get that power, gotta hold it down. Watch your step, boy. You on holy ground. They in the build, we in the spot. We can go to war, let's see who make it out. Tell them niggas good night, here come the bitch. Look, told them niggas get right or get lit. UPK bad man, I pin to your flesh. Hellboy, rip the soul out of dead man. Shit at the rate, the power, I been a showstopper. Yeah, they might hate, but I know they gon' watch. Zone on lock, and you know the flow prop. Iced out, got the drip out of David Jones lock. Know I got the plan, they say that you the man. No shit, Sherlock, I'm the one you heard about. Burn down the building, let them all watch. Throw that one west up, then I swerve. Sick with this shit, I do not need a detox. He don't watch a step, blow him out them Reeboks. We taking over, I'm sending the word out. Can't see me, little nigga, I put you in a bird box. Look, it's one West practical, gladiator, maximum. Creep on them slow, but they Glock fire rapido. All I want is more power, more straps to blow. Ain't got excuse for no car, he gon' have to go. They in the building, we in the spot. We can go to war and see who make it out. Earn your stripes, dog. You with us or not? We can get it on when it's on. It don't never stop. First you get that power, gotta hold it down. Watch your step, boy. You on holy ground. They in the building, we in the spot. We can go to war and see who make it out.
This video taken by the ISUPK is posted on the school's website and on YouTube. He says he and members of his Christian Bible school are well within their First Amendment rights. But shop owners say they've heard enough. Today in court, their lawyers argued the group is trespassing. In addition, they say the group's repentant.
Niggas want me dead. Crackers too, but these coon ass niggas, they for the feds. My stick full of lead. In case these whole niggas try me, man, I might have to make that bed. No need to even flex. Cause how I walk it, how I talk it, let you know my speech direct. You heard what I said. Another move, your life passing through your mind, now you're big. And I'm fresh like a motherfucker. Niggas hating cause they more want us. I'm just coolin' by myself, but now they all on me. Shut up, bitch, eat a dick, I don't wanna love you. Sip that pool wow, got you laced up out your shoe now. Look what you finna do, wow, it's hot. Hop around these niggas till you flop. I'm busy getting mine, but all these niggas wanna duck. But it's cool, let me know I'm on the top. Steady in the courtroom, always fighting cops. Call the white man the devil, and that's off the top. So they try to stop my movement with a block, but I beat the case every damn time, so they watch. Waiting on the nigga to try to make me slip up. Walking up on me like homeboy, what's in your cup? Do you have any drugs? Well, let me see the slugs. Make it your bitch ass back, get mad, you ain't getting love. Your wife made you clip it damn nuts, yeah, I know. Crazy what coon people will do for these hoes. But I ain't even pressed, I see why you going on. My nigga, you dead wrong, bust a nut, get it on.
Black and white land, shit is crazy. Black and white land, shit is crazy.
I'm freshen up, cleaner than the motherfucker. Good juice in my cup is redder than the blood sucker. Drip on leak, yeah, drip on me. Hey, talking about, but what the fuck do you mean? Yeah, you see these damn bitches, they be choosing on me. But I don't want the bitch, but that bitch drooling on me. I get the walking on the girl, she wanna moving with me. But I won't have it cause she easy like spaghetti, homie. Unleash it to the G. Who is he, that nigga from SC? Get your level straight before you approach a G. Cyan TC 0013. Sits on the stick, it got me cruising off the scene. The fuck do you mean? Yeah, nigga, yeah. They nigga be hating, but they can't penetrate us. Tryna shoot at us now later, but I'ma get you now. Potato on the bow, blang, blow.
But even 30 years later, videos don't necessarily lead to convictions of officers. Advocates for reform say that needs to change.
Shaw, that's it,
With Shaw, man, you know what I'm saying? Realest nigga out here, man. Nigga turned up, feel me? Nigga turned the
Okay. Homie, I've been
there's a king that's coming back to save our people. Now, we should be preparing ourselves for the return of our king, not stuck up in these denominations and religions that's destroying our people and destroying our nation.
So when we are in this kingdom and a brother or a sister is doing wickedly in this kingdom, we must tell them, look, the world is expecting you to stay docile, to stay stupid.
That's what Christianity teaches our people. Teaches our people to hate one another and love the oppressor. Like, we'll never forgive one another for anything that another brother or sister do to us, but we'll forgive the oppressor in a heartbeat. There's something wrong with that, man.
Imagine living your life as a whole Christian your whole life, and life's good because you're a Christian and Jesus is white and everything's going great, and there's a landslide and the earth opens up and you go downstairs and you walk through this place and you see a black Jesus, man. Why is Jesus Christ black with an afro in the catacombs, man? This predates the Renaissance period.
So when you read the book of Genesis, the trees in the garden with other nations, a leaf, what are the leaves into a tree? Cover the tree. So Adam took the covering of another nation. What's the covering of another nation? Their culture. So when the Most High saw him, say, yo, Adam, where are you, man? Where are you? Don't mean I can't find you. It means like who is this nigga, man? Where are you, man? I don't know you.
Okay. So the Ba al Banya Yasha'ala wa Amarath al Ham wa Aidya Yahau. The Ba means speak. Al, when it's joined with something, so al Banya means what? Unto, right? Excellent. So al when it's joined with something means unto. Banya means children. Yasha'ala is Israel. So unto the children of Israel.
Like if it's one thing a hoe gonna do, a hoe gonna hold. But you ain't, she can't hold if there's nobody to hold with. And the thing she said at the end, where she said, I went back and I lied to him and he still wouldn't do it. And then she threw up her hands and she said, well, he'll just be a brother. That's what he need.
That's
brothers.
right.
If we have more brothers, hoes like her wouldn't have no outlet.
There was a man in the land of Oz, his name was Job, and that man was perfect and upright.
There you go, the man called Job. I think Job is what that afflicted. And that man was perfect and upright, meaning what? You can be perfect, man. Job was a man like everybody else, man. Job wasn't no angel, he didn't come from the heavens, and that man was perfect, meaning what? You can be perfect in the Bible. Being perfect is in the Bible.
Had fringes on my coattail way before Jimmy. Funny how the general ain't even see a penny. Better show respect, get smoked like a chimney. Keep my name out your mouth, don't even think it. Send a real Smith at y'all know Jada Pinkett. Both ball heads, my grain above 50. Lost my man to the game, that pain that stuck with me. Had to find a cheat code to the street though, cause them niggas getting foul, shooting like
right to it, dog, you know it's raw. Well, let me catch you if you're showing off. They wanted to get you, I hold it off. Thought he was solid, but told it off. Running the field with the underdogs. Don't wanna get involved. I can admit it, I know what it's time, and I'm tripping, I gotta regroup. Niggas a fumble a bag. I get to the cash fast, gotta salute. I've been a hustler, look how I'm coming up. You running your mouth, better run it up. I'm running this shit like a big dog. Living my movie, they pissed off. Pushing the law, cause we in charge. They gon' play this in the synagogues. How do I feel? I'm feeling great. Bigger the problem, the bigger the plate. Making my move, that shit gotta wait. Ahead of my time, keep it in line. Put on their face, I just learned to keep it all to myself. Wait, a couple of niggas that hang with me that'll bang for me. If I'm doing bad, never change on me.
We the salt of the earth. We the motherfucking underdogs. We underestimated. You understand what I'm saying?
I got tunnel visions. There's a bunch of ways I'm gonna get it. It's my way or the highway. You ain't fucking with it. Do what I say or go about your fucking business and take this money with you. I ain't dealing with no fucking children if they not my own. Going by myself. I'ma die alone. These bitches catch my wave and more just hopping on. They hear what I make, it starts to turn them on. I think it's sorcery, the way they ride the bone. The black magic stick, they stopping by my home when I'm not even home. I'd rather be alone so I can conquer shit and I can see it wrong. I just keep popping shit cause I won't be here long. I'm hopping on the road and get my diesel long. She wanna drop it low and get her eagle on. My new bitch bad as fuck, she look like me alone. I came up from the dirt, was born right under y'all. And just like God of wine, said I just want to ball. These niggas seasonal, I watch them leave and fall. The last gon' finish first, cause we some underdogs.
They say the first shall be last, and the last shall be first. Nigga, we gon' rule this kingdom, nigga. This one West. Talk to 'em.
Ride to the sun
sunset. Slide to the moon for a boss all said ghetto, then I got him, that's my doggy dog. Don't bark, gotta mean bite, we them underdogs. Almost off the wire, 5 yards, I'm pressing all of y'all. 9 niggas up like I'm director from a casting call. I don't give a fuck, you want beef? Next to all of y'all. UPK priest, lace up boost, then it's time to ball. The clip name Wendy, all these shells, I'ma let them fall. Niggas claim they better than like who they think they better than. One West soldier, best believe we got that medal in. Last name Cannon, cause I still got them drummers in. Kept I set that trap to hell, yeah, I'ma let them know. Underdog, you niggas tripping, we'll be popping on you sniffing. Real crafty with that smithing, lock in on the mission. Rockin' all out, who the type to hop out? You be bitchin', got the crew time. Now the Glock, put your nigga.
Every dog has his day.
Okay. Shalom. Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai B'Katam. We're here on the end, another powerful episode. I'm Captain Karaf here with my co-host, Officer Donga Bar. We're there again every Friday night, 9 to 11. We break out the hot topics in the black community, man. You know what I mean? Tawada for everyone for logging in. Big up to Kamala. You know what I mean? Tawada to yourself for coming in. Like, share, subscribe. Big up to Ira. We also got... Oh, come on, put your name in the chat. Put your questions. Get them likes up. You know, Akim, you know what I mean? Any question? If you listen in as well, make sure you call. You literally call us direct, man. Call us on 079-607-46784. 079-607-46784. We got a feast day coming up, I believe the 8th of June. Sunday, I believe. 7 o'clock. Make sure that's the a mandatory feast day that all blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians must come to, man. The same way how, you know, niggas be celebrating Christmas or whatnot. Black man, this is something that you must keep, man. So come down to 394 Lodge Road, B18 5PW. 394 Lodge Road, B18 5PW. And keep the culture, man. What else we got as well? We also got this going on as well. We got this as well, which is scripture breakdown class in Leicester, Maidstone Road, Caribbean Centre. This is Saturday, the 31st of May. 5 till 7 by Officer of Alban. So that's at Maidstone Road, the Caribbean Centre, 5 till 7. Officer Dunga Bob will be breaking it down with the soldiers, man. So make sure you lock into all the events, man.
That's your Alban Salakia. This I ain't breaking nothing down the list.
Salakia terrible with you know.
Hey, you catch me in the UK on a Wednesday. Listen, you can find me in Birmingham on a Wednesday. 394 Lodge Road, B18 5PW. Come find me, man. 394 Lodge Road, B18 5PW. We've got all the classes Monday, Wednesday, Thursday. We got them online Tuesday, Friday, Saturday, Sabbath service, Friday on the ends, Leicester. Listen, man, we got a ton of, we even got real-time revelations. When's that? Monday and Thursday. Monday and Thursday,
6 o'clock, I believe.
Yeah, 6 till 7. Listen, we got a ton of classes coming out of the UK, man. Every time you go on ISUPK Britain or whatnot, there's a class on there, man. That's how much classes is going on. You should see live every second of the day because, you know, we always live on this. Look at you.
Yeah, man. Also the Beagle as well, man. Dunga Bobby destroying niggas on Beagle, man.
Listen,
you know what I mean? If you happen to be on there, download the app, man. You see Christians, Muslims, all types of philosophies get destroyed, man. It's amazing. It's so lucky, man. It's like watching a boxing match. I see man get destroyed, man. I see man thinking, yeah, I got you Israelites now, man. Boom. Just getting back as usual, man. You know how it gets down, man. So with that, anything you want to bring out down the body, feast day things, anything you want to bring out?
So June 8th, 394 Lodge Road, B18 5PW. Listen, man, we're going to be at the school. We're going to have the grill out. If you've tasted jet chicken from the school, I'm telling you, you're going to be there, man. If you tasted that jet chicken that we'll be putting on the grill, you're going to be there. It might be the best jet chicken I've had in my life. It's up there with the best jet chicken I've had in my life. No word of a lie. You got to come on down to find out. This is what I'll do. Come on down to the feast then. If this ain't the best jet chicken you've had, we'll give you £100, man. Well, you have to tell the truth. You have to tell the truth. You come on down and you actually, this is what to do. You tell me somewhere which has better jet chicken. I don't think you're gonna find it, man. If you do, I'll give you £100, but you have to be telling the truth. So lucky you.
Trust me. If you lie, what happened? You belly will rot, yeah. Let's get the first one anyway. So this is Peter Andre. Anyone that don't know, Peter Andre is what? A UK singer that was married to a porn star called Jordan or Katie Price. So on an interview, they're asking Katie Price, why did you and Peter Andre finish? And this is how she broke down why the relationship failed. This is what she was saying about the whole thing. Bear with me 2 seconds. It'll pop up in a minute. Bear with me.
My dressage rider. And I've never slept with him. He used to keep saying, that's it, I've had enough. And it got to the point where I went with a divorce and then I remember the day. It's not a mutual split because I didn't want to split with him. So it wasn't mutual at all. Me and Pete have never... We broke up because he thought I was having an affair with my dressage rider. And I've never slept with him. He used to keep saying, that's it, I've had enough. And it got to the point where I went with a divorce and then I remember the day. It's not a mutual split because I didn't want to split with him. So it wasn't mutual at all. Me and Pete have never sat down and spoke about it.
You've never had a conversation?
No.
How do you manage the
kids? It was all through lawyers.
But the kids, though, how do you...
All through lawyers.
You've not talked...
And he won't if you ask him to sit in a room.
If they did, would you have a chat with him here?
Yeah, I would.
Damn. And this is the problem. She said that he kept accusing her of having sex with someone and she didn't have it. And this is what you young men got to learn, man. Stop having sex with whores, man. You don't know what you're asking for. You're having sex with whores, and then once you bag her now, once she's your wife, you're constantly paranoid because you know what she's capable of doing. You know that it didn't take much for you to get get her into bed. So now you're thinking next man got her into bed. Peter Andre can't really blame no one but himself, man. You can't if you marry a whore, then obviously you're gonna be paranoid, thinking that she's holding on you. Like if you're a woman that marries if you're a woman out there, you marry a bad man, you marry an abusive man, you can't really be upset when he beats you, man. That's the man you married. And Peter Andre married a whore, married a woman who's in porn star videos on pastry magazines, and now he's paranoid of who she's having sex with. And that's what he gets, man. It's all his fault. You know what I mean? It's all in the choosing, man. He chose the wrong woman to lay down with, and now he's paranoid. Go on, Nagawa.
And another thing is the man that he's accusing her of having sex with, and he keeps accusing her of it. Maybe she needs to look at the relationship that she has with that man, or this is what she needs to do. If he's accusing her of something like that, she needs to stay as far away from that man as possible. That's what she needs to do. What did she say that the man was to her?
The hairdresser or something like that.
See, there you go. Now, if Peter Andre thinks you're dealing with the hairdresser, what you should do as a woman is, all right, then you know what? How about I stay as far away from him as possible so you can't think we're doing anything together because we're not even in close proximity. Now, if she's all friends with the hairdresser and all up with him and doing whatever, you might have suspicions for that reason. There's a reason why he's accusing you of sleeping with him and nobody else, because he probably sees how you're like extra close. Now, if she loved Peter Andre, this is what she'll do. All right, then you know what? I can't be friends with you no more, man. The Bible says don't sit with another man's woman, man. That's what the Bible says. So now imagine she's sitting down with this man, and now you give Peter Andre a reason to be suspicious, because why? You're in close proximity to that man when if he was not in his what's the word I'm looking for? His company. If you was not in his company, Peter Andre couldn't accuse you of these things, man.
That's right.
And he also knows that with her, I think everybody that she's around, she sleeps with everyone. She'll sleep with her trainer. So what have you noticed? A man that will start off being a PT ends up being her boyfriend. You met Peter Andre. I think I want to say they met on I'm a Celebrity. Get me out of here.
Everyone she meets, she finds ends up there with.
Everyone she meets, she ends up with. So she ends up with him from there. She ends up with him from there. She's gonna always end up with somebody. So Peter's thinking, shit, the way how she's with him is how she's with me. Like sometimes a man sits back and observes, and now Peter Andre's probably sitting down observing, like, yo, the way she's laughing and joking with the hairdresser and the way she's joking and laughing with him is how she was laughing and joking with me when we was just friends. And then he's seeing himself. He's having an out of body experience. He's seeing himself. It's not him that he's seeing now. He's thinking, look, she was like this with me. If she's doing it with this man, she's probably sleeping with him. So yeah. As a woman, this is what it is. You don't want to be too friendly. You don't want to be too friendly, man.
That's right.
As a woman with a man, you don't want to be too friendly. Like you don't want to be a woman where your man feels like, oh man, my woman's too friendly. Now, if your woman is too friendly, guess what? If she ain't, if you got a friendly woman, she might say no to a few men, but she's not going to say no to every man. Imagine if like 100 men approach her a day, she's going to say yes to about 10 of them. And if she's friendly, of course you're going to be suspicious, man. Like if you're a woman that's married and a man approaches you in the street and all of those kind of things, you're supposed to just, I'm married. And it says anything, respect my husband, I'm married. If you drop it like that, we'll get the point. But if you're all giggling and joking, because usually how it usually goes is a man will say to a woman, yeah, you got a man, she'll say yes. And he'll say, yeah, but he don't need to know though. And then once you start giggling and laughing, you leave the door ajar, man. You leave the door ajar. And then guess what? You start giving him your Instagram. And then you think it's harmless. Nah, it ain't harmless, man. If your man finds out that you gave a man an Instagram, the relationship's over from there.
That's right.
You're thinking, yeah, I'm just giving him the Instagram because I want followers. No. Because once you do that, how do you expect your man to trust you after that? You give out your Insta. Listen, man, she gives out a number to her next man. Listen, your man is going to pack his belongings and leave. He's going to pack his belongings and leave. Because if you can give out your phone number, there's a lot more you can give out, man. There's a lot more you can give out. Because the man that you cheat on him with, listen, the man that you cheat on him with, he didn't just fall from the sky and land in between your legs. It don't work like that. A man didn't fall through the ceiling and land in between your legs. This is what happens. You gave him your number. You exchanged messages back and forth. You exchanged the postcode. Or when your man was at work, he came to yours. Listen, I'm telling you straight up and down from now. If every man knows, listen, every man knows they even made a meme about it. Those women that invite men around to their house. Listen, if a woman invites you around to her house and she answers the door in odd socks, you know what's going on that night. So if she answers the door in odd socks, you know what she's looking for that night, man. Listen, if you've got a woman and you come home and she's got on the odd socks, mate, enough man probably was around there. So you've seen those things you've seen those memes where the women open the door in the odd socks. One sock's white. Listen, man, her clothes ain't staying on long. You got a woman like that that's giving out a number and Instagram and posting all these pictures. Who's she posting these pictures for? Imagine she puts on a face full of makeup and posts to Instagram. She don't put on that face full of makeup for you. You just get regular old hair in the house. But then everybody else on Instagram and Snapchat and all these other social medias, they're getting all these pictures. Listen, man, she ain't posting those pictures for girls to see. Don't be so simple, man. It's like a man ain't posting pictures for other men to see. He's posting it so women can be like, yo, shoot their shot, man. Come on, man. I pray the most lucky are you.
So like, give one scripture before we move on regarding this. Ecclesiasticus 18 and 30. 18 and 30, man, in regards to this. You know what I mean? As a man, don't get yourself a whore, man. It's only going to cause you heartache. See, at the time, you're thinking, yo, it's just good. It was at me. Yo, my game's tight, man. I bagged this whore, man. The man couldn't get this and I got her, man. Fair enough. But then later on, now you're left with that burden of making sure that she ain't holding nobody else. You're left with that paranoia, man. Looking for her phone and, you know, touching the bonnet of her car, see if it's still warm. Listen, man, you can't live like that, man. It's best you leave her alone. Leave her to be a whore, man. Don't bag no whore thinking that you got a prize. Because then you're going to go through what Peter Andre went through, man. Constantly blaming your wife, checking her phone, checking this. Just leave her alone, man. Read that book, Shah.
The book of Ecclesiasticus chapter 18 and verse 30. Go not after thy lust, but refrain thyself from thine appetites.
Here you go, man. Some men got some appetites, man. And what's the appetites? Them sexy, naked women, man. The woman, every man wants the woman to see on TV. Every man wants the woman to see on the hip-hop videos, man. And sometimes you got to refrain from them appetites. Why? Because they're no good, man. They're no good. The same woman that caught you, now you got to make sure no one else won't get her, man. And it's headache, man. Black man. Any woman you got to go for her phone is not worth it. Any woman you got to check up on and put a tracker in her car, nigga, she ain't worth it, man. You are the woman that you can trust. That you know for a fact she would never have sex with somebody else, man. You don't need that. Come on.
If thou givest thy soul the desires that please her, she will make thee a laughing stock to thine enemies that malign thee.
Go, man. You give yourself over to pleasure and get yourself a woman that's a whore. She's gonna make you a laughing stock to your enemies, man. Everyone's gonna say, yo, you know, so and so's wife had sex with so and so. And that's what Peter Andre is scared of. He's scared of being a laughing stock. He's paranoid. He's thinking, you having sex with my friends. You having sex with this man. You having sex with that man. And he's scared. He's giving himself over to lust. And now he's scared of being a laughing stock to his enemies, man. But what he should do is don't have sex with her in the first place. Don't have kids with her in the first place. Leave her alone, man. It's not worth it, man. Any man that gonna ask a woman this, if you're gonna ask a woman this, yo, is it baby mine? Then listen, man, you don't need to be with that woman, man. If a man gonna ask a woman this, yo, you having sex with so and so, don't lie to me, then she ain't worth having, man. Any man that gotta say, yo, give me your Facebook password, if you gotta answer that to your woman, then listen, she's no good, and she ain't worth having, man. So lucky I yield, man.
The sisters don't know about the odd socks. You might have to break down the odd socks to them.
Yo, listen, the odd socks thing's new to me, but I break it down. What are you saying?
You ain't seen the memes. Basically, there's memes going around where men say, yo, if you go see a woman at 1 a.m. and she's wearing the odd socks, you know what time it is. So they had like a whole starter pack. They had a whole starter pack. They had the meme of the woman coming down to open the door at 2 a.m. in the booty shorts and the odd socks.
One sec, 2 seconds.
I'm gonna see if I can find the meme. Hold on, let me see if I can find the meme.
Sorry, carry on.
I'm gonna see if I can send you the meme. Hold on.
I'm not getting it, man.
Oh no, I can't even find it. You ain't seen it. Oh, I'm gonna. You know, I need to find the meme for you to get it. I don't even know if I saved it. But there's a meme. You should have read the comments in the meme. Listen, it's a new one. When I find it, I'm gonna send it. Let me see if I can find it.
So Unsocks says that what? She's mashing someone else?
No. Basically, what they're saying is when you pull up to a woman's house and she's got on there shorts and the odd socks, the clothes ain't staying on for long because she's just threw on that to come to the door. Basically, yes, in the meme.
Huh?
Damn, where you been, man? Yeah,
I'll get it next week.
Let me see if I can find it. When you see the meme, it will make sense. Where is it?
Yeah, Brocky, I'll in the chat though. Brocky, I'll wait where the odd socks, man.
You said there's only slaves, so they can't even come on today.
No sweat, man. No, I ain't seeing it. Ain't no sweat, man.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. So they're saying that what the women usually throw on is the odd socks. So they're saying that shit ain't staying on long. Basically, they're saying when a woman opens the door like that to a man and he comes around at 10 p.m., basically the men know what time it is. So something like that.
Boy, I had some odd socks in my day, you know. I'm fucking just still.
You know what? I probably find when I find it, I'm gonna send it to you.
All right, no, so let's hit the next one.
Days make me sick. Look what just happened to my daughter.
Just approached my daughter saying, hello, sexy. How dare she's 16 years old. How dare you come into her face and say, hello, sexy.
Look what just happened to my daughter. Men nowadays make me sick. Look what just happened to my daughter.
Just approached my daughter saying, hello, sexy. How dare she's 16 years old. How dare you come into her face and say, hello, sexy. You thought what, sorry? Do you not think that's very wrong, whether you think she's cute or not, to approach a young girl and say, hello, sexy?
How dare you come in my face like that?
Your apology is not accepted. You do not approach young girls in the street and call them sexy. Terrible. I pray to God you haven't got children or grandchildren. Pray to God you haven't. Come on.
You weirdo.
Vile. Stay
weirdo.
away. If you carry on saying it to other girls, I'm sure you'll be reported.
Yeah, you.
Oh, so like, don't go by listen, man. So lucky, man. This is what I can't stand. Now, I do not condone a man speaking to a 6-year-old girl, calling him sexy. But look how she's dressed, man. My head's pounding. I'll never understand a woman. So like, not all women are stupid, but a lot of women are stupid, man. How are you gonna dress your daughter up sexy, then be upset when a man calls her sexy? Listen, if your daughter was walking around in Mickey Mouse and 2 bubbles, and Pokemon fucking attire, and a man called her sexy, then I could say, yo, that man's a creep, man. But if this man don't know she's 16 and she's dressed with her breast out, who's to blame here? The mom is? The mom is the one that dressed her sexy. The mom is the one that put her in a low cut top. The mom is the one that put her in a short top skirt and angered the man that called her sexy. You dressed her sexy. You done that. He's commenting on how you dressed her. If anyone's to blame, it should be you. And they make her like, oh, what's wrong with these men? These men are creeps. Oh, Slaki, man, I can't. Go on, carry on, Slaki.
And she's done this, and then she's like, men make me sick. Listen, imagine men make you sick, and you dress your daughter like that, and then you get mad when the man calls her sexy. Obviously, now that man, obviously, she's a child, you shouldn't do that, but you can't dangle a piece of meat in front of an animal. Listen, the oppressor is an animal. You're dangling a piece of meat in front of this animal, and then you're mad that this oppressor wants the meat. This is what you should do. This should let you dress your daughter modest. You gotta dress like
That's
that,
right.
and then you're mad that someone's called her sexy. All right, does it make it acceptable if a 16-year-old boy called her sexy? Like, would that make the mom feel better? Would it make you feel better that your daughter's gonna be like a sexual object? Look at the short dress she's wearing, man. Listen, England ain't even that hot where you just where your skirt needs to be that short, man. England ain't even that hot, and the mom's dressing her like that. Listen, your daughter is going to be a single mom in the next 2 years, man. She's going to be a single mom in the next 2 years, and the same hatred you've got for men because you dressed like that when you was younger is the same hatred your daughter's gonna have. The mom's like, men make me sick. So because one man called their daughter sexy, now men make me sick. I realized a lot of these. You see a lot of these videos. I've realized a lot of these videos when one man does something, people come in the comments to diss all men. Like I've been seeing memes like, "Oh, men shouldn't argue with women." I was like, "Well, how does that even make sense?" I've been seeing a lot of these things, but what men should do and what men shouldn't do. Listen, first of all, you're a woman. You don't know what a man should do and what a man shouldn't do. That's number one. To hear that men should listen, I seen a post like men that argue with women are sassy. It's the dumbest shit ever, man. Listen, if you're a woman and you run your mouth, you're gonna get put in your place in here, man. Listen, in here, women get put in their place. It's nothing to do with being sassy. Women get put in their place, man. And this woman here is like, oh, men make me sick. It's like she's purposely dressed her daughter like this. You see how happy she was to go and record the video?
You know what I'm saying? But no, if a daughter's in school uniform and a man moves to her, then show a point. But you dress, all right, what is the point? All right, why do women dress sexy? Why? Do anyone know why? Why do you show your breasts? What people, do women like walking around with their breast showing? Do women like walking around with their leg showing? There's one type of, one gender that likes it, it's men. So if you're dressed like that, it's to attract men, clearly, because men like that stuff. So why are you wearing it? The men get turned on by it, then you cost the men for getting turned on by it. Women ain't wearing that because it's comfortable. They ain't wearing that because they like it. They wear it because men like it. Men like to see cleavage. Men like to see legs. Men like to see girls' curves. That's what you're wearing it for. And then you're wearing it for that reason, but when men like it, oh, I can't stand men. Oh, too much attention. I can't even walk to the shop without all these men being over me. But that's what you wore it for. I'm gonna go crazy. I can't. So like,
and then, like, I want to know if that man would have said, put some clothes on you just like a whore, what would the mum be okay? Like, I want to know. The mum would, whatever that man said, the mum was going to complain about something. If this man would have said, yo, your skirt's too short, put on a longer one, the mum would have complained. So either way, the mum's dressed there like this because, you know, she wants her daughter to get some attention. She wants her daughter to look sexy and like a grown woman. And this is the thing. With these kids, you have to not let them be grown women before the grown women. Because when they're dressing like grown women, guess what happens? Grown men like him start to view them as grown women. Understand this? She's dressing like that. To you, this is your princess, your little daughter. To that man there, this is someone they can have sex with, man.
That's right.
You're looking at her like, this is my little innocent princess. She's only 16. That man ain't looking at her like that, man. That man's looking at her like, yep, this is a little slag that I can deal with. That's how he's looking at her, man. And who do you blame for that? The mom. Because you're dressing her like that, and that's why this man's looking at her that way. This man knows that your daughter's got no class, and that's why he's approaching her like that. Now, what you'll find out is when a man when a man respects a woman, he approaches her with class. Now you'll see that men speak to hoes different to how they speak to women that ain't hoes. If a man knows you're a hoe, he's gonna speak to you like you're a hoe. And if a man knows you're classy, he's gonna speak to you classy. It's like jobs, man. People know, all right, I can go in McDonald's and speak to the workers like shit, and then they know, all right, then when I go to the Shard, I have to speak to those people with respect. So people can see and know the difference, man. This man seeing your daughter like that, and that's why his first words is sexy, because he knows that she ain't worth nothing more than sex. And that's how you're parading your daughter. If you was a good mom, you wouldn't go and put that man on blast. This is what you would do. You would go and turn around to your daughter and say, see, put some clothes on because these men are viewing you as a sex symbol. You wouldn't be mad at him. You'd be mad at your daughter. You'd be like, yo, these men are out here viewing you as a sex symbol. Go put some clothes on. The mom's mad at the wrong people, man. It's lucky you.
No, that's really right. And when you look at the Oxford definition of sexy, it's that the man ain't even wrong. It says sexy, sexually aroused, sexually attractive, or excited, very sexual or appealing. You got your daughter walking around appealing. What is nakedness? Nakedness is for two adults to have sex, man. You don't want your daughter to have sex, but you want her to dress to attract people and appeal people. You're a terrible parent, man. That's the problem. What you want to do is blame people and not blame yourself. You want to blame men. Really, who you should blame is yourself, man. That's who you should blame. You know, why is your daughter walking around naked? Why have you dressed this way? And then blaming men and saying, what is wrong with men? That's like you talking about leaving your money outside and saying, yo, everyone's robbing my money, man. People should be able to leave it alone. That's like you leaving your front door open. So no one should rob my house. No one should molest your daughters. It should happen. But look at the world we're living in, man. No one should, but because no one should do it, that don't mean you dress as sexy. That don't mean you put her around the front for everyone to lust down after her. The same way how no one should rob your house, but that don't mean you don't lock your doors. Of course you lock your doors, man. And you should protect your daughters, man. Have something over them. Have protection over them. Have a hedge over them as well, man. This is the book of Ecclesiasticus. It says this is what? Ecclesiasticus 7:24. Has thou daughters, have care of their body. There you go. If you got a daughter, have care of their body, man. Make sure they're not wearing that. They're not putting that. I don't care how hot it is that. You're not wearing that. That don't go with that. Listen, you better cover up, man. That's a man having care over his daughters, man. Having care over their bodies. Finding out where they are. No, you're not going to that party. You ain't going out so late. You ain't going to so-and-so's house. You care for their body. You don't want them molested. You don't want them having sex with boys. You don't want them being lusted after like a piece of meat, man. The Bible says have care over their bodies. And he says what? And show thyself not cheerful. There you go, man. Show thyself not cheerful toward them. You can't be your daughter's friend, man. You can't say, daughter, I look sexy today, so I'm going to dress you like me. You are not their friend. This woman is a friend of her daughter, man. She showed herself cheerful to her daughter, man. You are meant to be the adult. She's meant to be the daughter. You are over her, man. Both of you ain't friends. What's happened today? These parents are friends with their daughters, man. They're friends with their children. And whatever mommy does, the daughter does too. The mom puts on a short skirt, daughter puts on a short skirt. The mom's wearing makeup, daughter's wearing makeup. Big people are talking in the room, and the daughter's there listening now, man. Soaking it all in. So by the time she's 16, she's a fully grown woman, man. So lucky, Yod.
Oh, yeah, the mom's got to do better, man. Dress your daughter properly, and people treat her properly. Like, look at the daughter standing, hiding behind. Listen, man. She should be ashamed to come out dressed like that. And you as a mother, you know better, man.
Anyone should be sick. The mom makes me sick, man. Talking about you men make me sick. Listen, she wasn't walking out. She wasn't walking out with pigtails, man, and a school uniform, man. How was she supposed to know? You probably didn't even know. Sure. Anyway, man. Next one.
Said to me, what is the main thing that I think about every day? Do you know what it would be? Literally just black men. Like, I don't even think it's an issue now. Like, I used to think that it was an issue and I never used to talk to people about it, but I generally think like that is my obsession, and that's what keeps me happy every single day, knowing that I'm a black man's dream as well, and that only really black men want me. So I feel like I was just literally put on earth to be a woman that loves black men and a black man to love a white woman. Like, without me, it wouldn't be the same in this world. I'm here for the black men, and the black men are here for me.
This woman says that what? It's a black man's dream. And this is a terrible thing about it as well. She probably is, man. Because we've been, lied to, and because of Christianity, we look up to people like that, man. We love oppressors, man. To us, we marry one of them, and we think we got a trophy. We get some money, and what do? Run to them, because we think we got something on our arm. That's the sad thing about it, man. Like, man, if you marry a heathen, if you marry someone that ain't your people, you hate yourself, man. And that's the reason why black people marry outside the race. Why? Because we hate people. We hate ourselves, sorry, Salaki. We hate our own people, should I say. We live in the ghetto. We live in the ghetto around each other. And black women too. Black women hate black men. Oh, these niggas, man. Make it sound like scrubs down the bar. It says scrubs. He said, the tune, I don't want no scrubs. She's describing a black man suffering in the ghetto, man. Trying to make ends meet. Talking about the passenger side of his best friend's ride. You know what I mean? We live in the ghetto where we're all poor, man. Where our lights get cut off and we got, roaches and times are hard, man. And what you're basically saying is, I don't want you niggas, man. That's what you're basically saying. If you're a black woman like that, you hate yourself. If you're a black man that wants a white woman, you hate yourself also, man. You hate your mom, you hate your sisters, you hate your daughters, man. You hate yourself. So you think that I can't go with a black woman. That's nothing. I gotta progress and go above that, man, and be with a white woman. That's all. That's why we do it, man. It's the luck here, yo.
I feel like she's. I think while it is, her views must have dried up, and to get on the shade bar, she's just making stupid videos to become relevant because she knows she's honestly. Her saying she's the black man's dream, she knows that's not true. Like women like her, black men ain't supposed to deal with white women on no capacity. But you can tell
that's right.
Brothers in the world will just run through her, and that's all it will ever be. Like they'll deal with her for one night, and that's all it will ever be. But her saying she's the black man's dream, she's trying to wind up black women, and she's trying to get people to argue in the comments. And then people in the comments are going to say, well, you should be allowed to love who you love. And then in the comments, I guarantee you, when you read the comments, it's turned into a war between black men and black women. It's turned into a war between, well, black men don't like black women don't like black men. When really, the war should be black men saying, no, we don't want you. We want our sisters, man. Then the sisters should say, no, our brothers ain't gonna be with you. That's what it should be. But I guarantee you, what the hell? Who's beeping the horn like that? But yeah, so with them comments. Hold on, wait a minute. Let me just look on this. Camera.
Yo, check the ring doorbell, man. I'm about to fly down there.
Yeah, get me. I feel like Tupac at the window with the AK. Yeah, what's that song? What's it called? Look around the corner.
We must have broke up with intruder. So lucky. Let me know. Let me know.
That's what I'm saying. But with her, so yeah, with this woman, she's trying to cause an argument. That's all she's doing. She's probably got no followers, and when you want followers, just make a video like this. That's it. When you want followers, just make a video like this. I'm put on earth for black men. I'm the black man's dream. Which black men? Actually, there's loads of black men that do when they shouldn't. But her, she's going live and she's just trying to upset black people. Understand this, man. For you black women in the comments that are getting mad at this video, there's black men in the ISUPK that date black women, man. There's black women in the ISUPK where she's not our dream. She ain't our dream.
That's right.
Now for the rest of the brothers, I can't speak for them. Them brothers in the world, I can't speak for them. But as for in here, I can speak for the brothers in here, man. A black woman's our dream, man.
That's right.
And yeah, listen, for in here, listen, man, we love black women so much in here that we liken the kingdom of heaven to having 10 black women, man. That's what we do, man. That's in the Bible. Listen, we love black women so much that what? The kingdom of heaven is like a man that meant to meet 10 women, man. 10 black women. That's the kingdom. That's the kingdom of heaven for us, man.
Damn, man, pull it. That's why I didn't quite see it like that. I didn't quite see it like that, man.
Listen, that's how much. Listen, that's how much we love black women in here. We love black women so much that what? Black women is like the kingdom of heaven, man. And when you think of heaven, just you think of all the great stuff. When you think of heaven, now when I think of heaven, I think of 10 black women, 10 black women, man, in order.
Let me get that. That's cold.
In order.
That's cold. But let's once again. Then shout okay, Matthew 25:1. Then shall the kingdom of heaven be likened unto 10 virgins, which took their lamps and went forth to meet the bridegroom.
Listen, man, that's what the kingdom of heaven's like, man. 10 virgins that went to meet the bridegroom, man. Listen, we love black women so much that what? It's like the kingdom of heaven for us, man. That's how much we love black women. That's in the Bible, man. Listen, and that's how you know. That's how you know. That's how you know. With our nation, we love women so much that even in the Bible, it's read that one more time.
Khan, Matthew 25:1. Then shall the kingdom of heaven be likened unto 10 virgins.
Then shall the kingdom of heaven be likened. Listen, man. Christ likened the kingdom of heaven unto 10 women going to meet one man, man. That's what it was like. That's what he likened the kingdom of heaven to. That's how much we love black women in here. That listen, I liken me having 10 and 20 sisters to the kingdom of heaven. You see how great the kingdom of heaven is? That's how great having 20 sisters in order is, man. That's when you think of heaven and all the great things and all of those things. It's like having 20 women that follow orders, man. That's lucky. Go ahead.
That's cold, man. Keep reading.
Now, is that in the morning or?
Which took their lamps and went forth to meet the bridegroom.
Listen, that bridegroom was in heaven, man.
Man, so lucky that was cold, man.
Yeah.
Well,
so I can say that again. Hey, I think you froze, you know. Nah, you froze. Hold on, someone give me a 1 in the comments. It might be me. Give me a 1 in the comments if you can hear me.
I'm back. Little glitch. You hear me now?
Oh yeah, I can hear you now.
You hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear.
A lucky little glitch. I'll run the next one real quick.
Only planet other than the Earth that we will ever colonize. If you think about it, Mercury's too hot, Venus is really too hot, and the rest of them are made of gas. Perhaps the moons around the other planets we could. So Mars is the only planet we'll colonize beyond Earth. But it's an easy planet to colonize. It's got water in abundance below the surface, we're sure, or frozen in the ice caps. It's got all the minerals that we need to build a civilization. We have the technology to go and extract the water and turn the water into oxygen and hydrogen for us to breathe and to make rocket fuel and electricity, all the things we need. There's lots of iron there, all the stuff you need to build a civilization. So we know how to do it. So it's just whether we want to or when we want to. We have the rockets that can take us there. So anyone of your generation could walk on the surface of Mars.
Yo, this is how you know the oppressor is the devil the Bible speaks of, man. The Lord made earth for man to live on, and the oppressor is done with colonizing the whole earth. He's done with getting all the minerals from Africa, all the minerals from Israel. He's done with, robbing and pillaging every nation. Now he wants space, man. Now he wants Mars. Black man, we don't even think like that, man. Well, we're just gonna get out the gutter. Well, we're just gonna get a job. This man's thinking of going to Mars, man. When the Bible said this man puts his nest among the stars, he's talking about him. Don't tell me the white man and Esau, man. For all you know-it-alls out there who think you know the Bible better than us talking about the Esau ain't the white man. Yes, he is, man. The Bible says he that lays his nest among the stars, man. He that puts his house above there in the heavens. That's what it means to lay a nest among the stars. A nest, a bird. The white man called the eagle. America's emblem is the eagle, and the eagle's house is their nest. And that's what the white man's fascinated with, space, man. This man's talking about we can go to space, we can colonize space. He uses the exact same word, colonize, man. And we can put electric on there. That's how you know this is the devil the Bible speaks of. The Lord made earth for man to live on. But this oppressor thinks, nah, I'm gonna go outside, man. This is Lucifer in the Bible, man. When Lucifer said, well, I'll send up to clouds, I'll send up to heavens. This is the man he's talking about. He ain't talking about no demon. He ain't talking about no angel. He's talking about this man right here, man. You tell me someone that said, what? I'm going to go to space. You let me know someone that said, you know what? I'm going to go in the clouds. I made airplane travel, man. Made space travel. He is Lucifer, man. The oppressor is Lucifer in the Bible. He's the oppressor in the Bible. He's the devil in the Bible also, man. Slack you,
This man even went in a submarine, man, and was trying to go all the way to the bottom of the ocean to see what's down there. In a submarine, man, and imploded. Imagine they knew the risk, like, yo, you can only go so far down. And they still went. The thing is, there's no need for you to go out of the earth. They tried to go under the earth, the bottom of the ocean. And now he's talking about, because, we can colonize. Even what planet did it say wants to colonize?
So Mars is the only one that's possible.
Yeah, so now he wants to go and colonize Mars. And the oppressor has to be stopped, man. The oppressor has to be stopped. Because if he's not stopped, believe you me, he will colonize Mars, man.
And the thing is, they named Mars. Mars is what a Roman god. They named it. It's not good enough. The one that should go on there now. Like they took a planet and said, you know what? I'm gonna name it after my god. That's not good enough. Now they want to actually go and live on Mars. So luck you.
They're colonizing everywhere, man. They actually and don't think they're joking. They were actually trying to do it. Like whereas with us, imagine this: we're fighting over Handsworth Newtown. This man's trying to go get Mars, man. Listen. Imagine we're fighting over. How big would you say Handsworth is? It don't even stretch 6 miles. Does it stretch 6 miles?
I'll say 3 miles at best, you know.
Yeah, it stretches 3 miles, and then Newtown probably stretches 3 miles. So 6 mile stretch. We fighting over 3 miles. This man said, yo, I'm going to colonize Mars because there's water there and there's this there. And imagine this. We over here fighting over a postcode, man. And this man's talking about, listen, what we fighting over, this man's left this. He don't even want this no more. He wants to go and colonize Mars. That's how you know that oppresses the devil. He has to be stopped, man. I'm telling you, this is why we need to rule the earth. Like when we rule the earth, we're going to give them strict rules. One of the rules is going to be you're not going in no submarine to see what's at the bottom of the ocean, man. The next rules is, look, man, you're not going to be going to space and those things. There's some things in life, some things in life that you don't need to explore. There's some things in life, just leave it alone, man. Listen, I'm sure they've only discovered about, what is it, about 10% of the ocean, they say. Some small percent of the ocean. This oppressor wants to go all the way to the... Sorry, say that again.
Like, look how big the earth is. The man don't want a country. Like back in the day, man used to fight over countries or around countries. This man wants a planet now.
Yeah. And the thing is, he will colonize it when he says it. He ain't joking. This man said, yeah, because there's water there and we could colonize it. Meaning, what he's basically saying, if, according to what people believe, because people believe that aliens live on other planets and whatnot, people believe that aliens live on other planets, and people believe in parallel universes and astral planes. And listen, I know all of this because I read some silly book where it talks about astral planes. Those people that believe there's a thing called a parallel universe. So this is what they will say, that the life that you live here, you live the same life on Mars or wherever. It's called a parallel universe.
What movie was I watching the other day, man? I watched that movie. Was it Deadpool or some shit like that? Like, carry on. I can't remember. I watched a movie about similar. Carry on.
Yeah. So you just talk about parallel universes, that the life you live here, you've lived it somewhere else. Then they talk about astral planes and all of these all of it is nonsense. Bearing in mind, it's all nonsense. Astral planes and it's all nonsense. But this man here, he'll teach you all of this, and then he'll start to believe, yeah, there's life over there. So then they're gonna go there and try and colonize what they think is over there. When really, they should just leave it alone, man. The thing is this: they're gonna keep going and going and going, and they're gonna have to fight the angels of the Lord, man. It's gonna happen. The oppressor's gonna keep going, and the angels of the Lord is gonna be like, yeah, enough, and they're gonna have to fight that, man. Listen, I'm currently fighting with myself, man. Listen, that movie is Jafakins coming out. Is it out yet?
Oh, man.
I'm fighting.
This is the wickedest thing, yeah. I'm gonna watch it. That's the wickedest thing.
No.
I'm gonna have to watch it so I can give my comment on it, and I'm scared I might even like it.
Oh, but listen, why would you? Of all things in the world, why would you play a Jamaican? Why?
We already got Ali G taking the piss. Why would I get Jamaican now, man? Get a fake Pakistani or something, man. Leave us alone, man.
And then you're playing the Jamaican, and you stereotyping Jamaicans like they all have dreads. Why can't you be a Jamaican without the dreads?
Just.
And then he had and then apparently the guy that was casting it, he's Nigerian. So what about when I make a white man play the king of Nigeria? They're not gonna like it, man. If I let a white man play the Oba or the Obo or whatever you call him, so yeah, it came on there, and yeah, like Harbaugh said, she goes, the rest of the cast was Jamaican and co-signed it, and the reason they did that is because they want money. They want to get paid. So they're just like, you know what? Let's just co-sign it so we get paid. But on the comments, I seen the thing where it's saying, because yeah, the people that co-signed it was real Jamaicans. And what he's trying to say is, over here, we ain't real Jamaicans. That's what he's saying. He's trying to say, is slickly trying to say the people that's complaining ain't real Jamaicans. That's what he's trying to say. So either way, he's taking the dig at us because it goes, yeah, those real Jamaicans. Have you got the video on there?
Now you know. Let me see.
Oh.
Where can I find it?
I can't remember seeing it. You know, it might be on the Shade Bar.
It might be all on YouTube. Let me see what.
Yeah, it might be on YouTube. And then he
pure
said, yeah, you have to watch the film and blah 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 blah. So what he's saying is, people like me and you, our opinion don't matter because we ain't real Jamaicans.
A quick side note, yeah. What gender was Peppa Pig baby in it?
Peppa Pig?
Yeah, she had a baby or something like that.
Peppa Pig had a baby.
Something like that, man. It was big news at the slave. It was like, oh yeah, the gender reveal's coming out today, some shit like that.
As in the cartoon Peppa Pig?
Yeah.
I don't know about that. I just know that Peppa Pig, when people mock the English accent, that's what they use Peppa Pig. Because that Peppa Pig accent's British as could be, man. Listen, I pray we don't sound like that.
Yeah, that's London still. I got into still like 9 minutes London. Peter Andre speaks about Jamaican. Oh, I'm not sure. If you can find it, send me so I know actually which one.
Let me see.
Damn. Yeah, what's the gender, man? It's a luck, yeah. Everyone going crazy on the slave saying, yo, we're gonna find out the gender.
So wait, so Peppa Pig's had a
mom got a baby or something like that. They got a proper gender reveal and everything.
That's crazy. Hold on, wait a minute. Listen, why are all these prison? Every time I go on the news, why are all these prison officers having sex with the inmates, man?
Yeah, I said enough for the African one, innit? Kissing him up and that.
Nah, this is an Edomite woman now. She was dealing with both of them. Listen, if you got a woman, don't let her work in. Why is a woman working in a man's prison anyway? The Bible says a woman will have any man. That's what the Bible says, man, and it's true. Because if you're a woman, and you got your life, and you're risking jail, you're risking jail for a man in jail. Listen, don't tell me nothing about broke men don't get women because men in jail are getting women in a place where
imagine that. Imagine you're on the outside, you're making sure you get the best car, making sure you get the best clothes, just so a woman can have sex with a man who has nothing in jail, man. That's crazy, man. Imagine you're stressing about, I need to new this, I need a lineup and a fresh lineup and a fresh this, because girls don't like niggas with a dead haircut. Girls don't like men with dead trainers. And meanwhile, she has sex with a man in jail who has a dead lineup and dead trainers. In fact, he wears a prison tracksuit, the grey tracksuit. Think about that when you're having a bad day. Imagine that you're on the outside trying to get these girls here, and there's a man on the inside with zero, man. He works for what, 20 pence an hour? And he's getting all the girls, man. Fucking hell. That's crazy.
You know what? I can't find that one, but I can find the next one where hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. I can't find that one, but I can find there's one where there was a brother on, I believe it's a brother, and he was getting upset, and they was like to him, all right then, so black people are allowed to play white people. And then I think he was like, what did he say? I sent it to you though, but that one's on the Shade Bar. He was like, what was he saying? Basically, he weren't happy about it, and he's got every right not to be. And then the Edomite son there was like, oh well, you know what? I know the sisters watch it. The lady said, all right then, should a black person be able to play someone in Bridgerton? But what is Bridgerton? I know the sisters was happy when Bridgerton was coming out.
The thing is, yeah, I think the black people on Bridgerton, I'm sure.
Yeah, that's what they're complaining about, saying, well, black people shouldn't be on Bridgerton because at that time, black people were in London. But what is Bridgerton about? I can't remember. Some of the sisters was talking about it. I just can't remember.
I can't remember, but we watched it still.
Is it good?
I just saw niggas in like, posh clothing and stuff.
Yeah, I don't like it. Sounds rubbish. Bridgerton. So yeah, they asked him, well, should black people be in Bridgerton? But he made some good points, though, man. He made some good points.
I'm watching. When's it coming? In fact, when's it coming out, man? I'll watch it and done.
I don't even know. You know.
Hey, it's killing me. It's lucky like I'm loading in the dongle, but let me see if I can find it.
What you say, it's loading?
Yeah, taking time though.
Yeah. That's what this, I think that's what he said. I think he said Bridgerton's fictional, but there was like well, black people shouldn't be in Bridgerton because at that time black people wasn't in London like that.
Bridgerton. Well, let me
You know
see.
what?
I'm not sure if it's gonna.
Might not play, but you see, Peter Andre, he's always wanted to be black from when he made that reggae song. Remember?
A mysterious girl, some shit like
Yeah,
that.
he's always wanted to be Jamaican all his whole life.
You want to see his son? His son just like a road man, you know.
I think it's cinema. It was MCing in it.
Yeah, I think he's black at the low cut, haircut, everything.
Yeah.
Let me see if he plays. Because it's a link, he might not play. Let me see.
Like, we need someone to play this. He made this up on his own, which makes it even more worse. What's going on in his mind where he feels that this is an important story
Get a
for him
Jamaican
to tell?
play the role. The whole
Arrogant.
point is he's not a Jamaican. He's pretending to be a Jamaican. So it can't,
Pretend
but
to
listen,
be anything else.
Let me ask you a question. So is it okay for black actors to play white historical roles? When it's not okay the other way, it seemed to be
Are they true
racist when it's
stories?
the other way around.
Are they true stories?
Well, a lot of them are. A lot of them are set in
Which one?
historical times. Well, where do you want me to go with this?
Well, what black person has played a true white person in a movie?
It has to be a true version. So,
Well, if it's a story, then it's a story.
A series like Bridgerton, which was set in a certain period of time in this country, where there would be very few black people who were, say, aristocrats.
Where were they? The actual point that he self-appointed himself, because he is the creator of this film, so he wasn't given the role by industry professionals who were like, we need someone to play this. He made this up on his own, which makes it even more worse.
What sort of conversation you had internally when you thought, well, I wonder whether I have to put on blackface?
No, well, I didn't. We didn't.
Right. Well, what kind of conversation did you think about?
So, first of all, we did this film. Our line producer was Jamaican. Half the cast are Jamaican. Some of the actors are the greatest actors. I mean, Oliver Samuels is one of the biggest comedy actors in Jamaica. Now, if you think we've done this over 2 years, we've filmed with these actors, we've sat there, we've done lines together, we have read through scripts. At any point, had anyone said, this is not right, we would have gone, okay. But when you see the film, and this is why I would encourage you to see the film.
I will see
You see that it's actually a love story just covered in a heist. And you understand what you would do, what depths you would go to help the one person that you love. And that's what it's about. A trailer is designed to make you think, yeah.
What sort of...
We reckon Dongle Bar?
Boy, I reckon if it's a love film, why don't you just play yourself in the film? Like, if it's a love film, why you got to play a Jamaican?
And apparently it's his idea. His idea? Yo, you got Benjamin's on your mind, man. Fuck off, man. Go. Make another movie about something else, man. Leave us alone.
I like that brother that was speaking card. He let them know, like, yo, why he came up with this role himself, which is true. You sat down at home and said, out of all the nations in the world and countries, let me play a Jamaican. Like, who thinks like that? Like, who in their mind sits down and thinks, let me play a Jamaican? Why couldn't you play this role as an Englishman?
That's right.
Why do you have to play this role as... This is what he said. He said, it's about a love story and a heist. He said it's about a love story and a heist. So now you're associating black people with a heist. You're associating Jamaicans with dreads. Like, I don't understand. Like, why wouldn't you just play yourself? And then that lady's trying to defend it.
Brock Hollis said he should have played Bob Marley's dad.
For real, he should. So now he wants to be all up in this. You know what? We're gonna have to watch it to give the feedback.
Trust me. Just watch it. You know, I might even like it. You get me? We'll see who I go on. Even if though it's racist nonetheless. Fuck him.
Hold on, let me see when it's coming out. Do you think? What you say? Is that one gonna be on the stream or in the cinema?
I watched it on the big screen. Fuck, you know, it's ever money.
Yeah.
You probably could get it on now. Bracket on set man up, man.
Oh, listen, I just typed it in. It says Alison Hammond defends Peter Andre.
Oh,
Alison Hammond, man.
Oh, it's out now?
Is it
20th of May?
Yeah, that means it come out.
Yo.
Oh yeah, come out 20th of May.
Better treat me. Better treat me. Always say how about popcorn. Always say nachos. Damn.
Yeah. You know what? We have to just watch it for educational purposes. That's all it is. There's some things. This has just got to be educated so we can make TikToks. I got to hear the accents. I know the accent's going to be terrible, man. Actually, you know what? The accent might not be that bad. You know why? Because the way these heathens study us, they study us to a T. So he's probably, who knows, he's probably got it down to a T. But yeah, he needs to start.
Yeah, it's hard, you know. You grew up with Jamaican parents, you still can't speak it. Then, I don't know how some white man over.
Nah, but you see what it is with us? Because we know we're black and we got nothing to prove. We don't really care like that. Whereas with them, like M the R in the next one. What's the next one's name that was on
Extreme?
Yeah. So him, for example, he sat down and studied it, and that's what they do, man.
Let's get this right and I'll get to the next one real quick.
That believes everything we did by colonizing. Yes, it is true. They think everything about colonization was wrong. It wasn't. There were some terrible things, and there were some good things to come out of it. And that is about properly acknowledging your past.
Education.
Yes, completely.
Sanitation.
Transportation.
Yeah. There was so much that we brought to communities. But
you see, you're typical of what we're talking about.
No, I'm saying that colonization, the empire was wrong. It was wrong, full stop. That's, the things that Britain might have done.
But that's very much through your modern sensibilities,
you
might say that, because we wouldn't now routinely go into other countries.
It was a profoundly racist set of basically invasions of other people, where we subjugated people to our rule and sort of made them work for us. It was completely
made their countries work.
But imagine yourself in the shoes of a 13-year-old boy hearing you say that.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
What do they then? How do they then carry that through life?
Well,
in terms of who I am as a Brit.
But it's not about.
We had racist ancestors. Say it,
but Bev.
But I'm saying that we hear much more of that than we do about the benefits of that period of time.
Well, because I don't think there were benefits. I think that we have to be completely.
Of course there were.
I don't think there were.
There were benefits to us.
A lot of those countries did not, Jonathan, those countries...
It absolutely does.
Those countries did not have money. They did not have the creativity. They did not have people in positions of power
of course they had creativity in those countries. They just didn't live like Britain did. It doesn't make it worse. It just makes it different.
So it's okay to live without education, and it's okay to live without a transportation system, is it?
They did have education. It just wasn't our education system. They had language. It wasn't our language.
This cultural
medicine we brought to
precisely what we have.
Yes. I don't know. Look, I don't know why we're even.
Wow. So proud. They're now saying that colonization was a good thing and it wasn't all bad. And they taught the world sanitation. Don't know about how did they teach the world sanitation when Europe had the bubonic plague, man? Europe was dying and having all types of flus. Why? Because it was unclean. How is that? How did it teach sanitation when the Pilgrims went to America and wiped out the Native American Indians with syphilis and smallpox, man, because they were so disgusting? What did they teach the world, man? Nothing. And everyone's in the comments saying this is outrageous, this is racist. Nothing good came out of colonization, Slakia. Nothing good came out of colonization. This is racist. Well, hold on. If you're a Christian, then you're proving their point, man. You can't say, oh, no, man, that's racist. You can't say good things came out of colonization. How could good things come out of colonization? It was rape, rob, murder, but hold on. What else came from colonization? Christianity did. If you go to a church on Sunday as a black man, you're saying she's right. If you're banging the tambourine on Sunday, you're saying that she's right. If you believe Christ is white and sweet Jesus and I love the Lord and speaking in tongues, then guess what? Colonization went bad. So lucky I yield.
And the woman's like, oh, so what would you say to a 13-year-old Brit? Meaning, she don't care about what the slaves went through. She wants these devils to be, told how great colonization was and how great the British Empire was. And this is how you know the Bible's true, because why? Those same children that you don't want them to know the truth, those children are going to be the same ones that is going to come over saying that their fathers inherited lies, man. They're inheriting lies from the stuff that this woman's putting out there, that colonization was great and other countries didn't have no education and they brought this and blah, 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 blah. Listen, man, you see those 13-year-old kids that you're lying to. One day, they're going to grow up, become adults or whatever, and they're going to hear the ISUPK at camp. They're going to be the same ones that's going to be mad at you because you lied to them, man. Because we're going to tell them the truth of what happened, man. They're going to be kissing boots. That's what they're going to be doing.
That's right.
That's what they're going to be doing. Imagine this. She didn't want to say slavery was wrong. She's trying to override the bad and say, well, they did get some good things. And that press is so proud. This lets you know that they're not apologetic for slavery or nothing at all. She's basically saying, well, we did do good things. We gave them sanitization. We gave them education. Not realizing that there was a ton of empires that was thriving before Britain went and conquered half these places.
That's right.
That's what she's failing to realize. All she needs to do is read a book about empires, and she'll realize that before Britain got to a lot of these places, kingdoms was thriving. Listen, man, even if she goes to West Africa, they had the Mali Empire that was thriving, man. You had empires like that. That was the Wagadu Empire and all them Hamite empires. Even they was thriving before the oppressor got there, man. They was thriving. So for you to make out like nobody had nothing, that's the lie, man. Like this woman here, she needs to research some history, and she will see that other places was thriving other than Britain before Britain got there, took everyone's resources, and then now these countries are poor. So lucky you.
I should lie about we taught them education. Let me tell you something. The chess board, the board game chess comes from India, man. It didn't come from Britain. You know what I mean? You got so much education. Meanwhile, the Native American Indians with the Gadites told your people how to farm, man, and told them how to hunt. They had education before you got there, man. You feel me? They said that these other countries were poor till we got there, but Africa's full of all types of diamonds and resources. How are they poor? So what she's saying ain't even true. About we taught them some good thing, you taught them nothing, man. Education has been around. Mathematics. The mathematics don't come from England. How to build don't come from England. Tea that England loves so much comes from India, that you stole from the Indians, man. Rub them blind. You colonize them and kill them. It ain't bring anything good to them. So lucky, man. Terrible, man.
Certain things like England make out like they're so smart, whereas even Mount Everest was an Indian that measured Mount Everest because he was a mathematician. And then what happened? A white man with the surname Everest, instead of giving the credit to the East Indian that discovered it and measured it, he named it after himself, man. I can't remember his name. What was his name again? Let me see if I can find it.
Robbed it, you.
Hold on. Let me find his name.
What, the Indian man or Everest?
No, the Everest. Yeah, that's his name. Mount Everest is named after Sir George Everest, a British surveyor. So if this man was so great, why didn't he count it? Why didn't he measure it himself? Now let's see who measured it now. Oh, see, it says Radhanath Sikdar, an Indian mathematician, played a key role in measuring Mount Everest. He was the first to calculate its height in 1852, identifying it as the world's highest peak based on calculations using data from the Great Trigonometrical Survey. See, so now imagine that some East Indian, measured Mount Everest, and then what was his name? George Everest or whatever his name was. He named it after himself. He named it after himself, which lets you know the oppressor is the devil, man. He couldn't give him the credit. He said, you know what? This is the tallest mountain, and I discovered it. I'm naming it after myself. And that's what the oppressor does, man. He names countries after himself. He names mountains after himself. Everything that he ain't discovered, he names it after himself. I guarantee you, things that you think that they came up with, they really didn't come up with, man. Just do a little research, you'll realize. Like, even Mount Everest, the man had the cheek to name it after himself. Listen, I can't stand East Indians, man, but at least give the mathematician the credit. But I say that to let you know that Great Britain ain't the greatest that everything like to make out. You had mathematicians everywhere. You had scientists everywhere. So don't let them lie to you and make out that everybody else was uncivilized. Look at you.
Damn, correct, man. Don't go bar, man. You stay with dropping them gems, man. So luck, yeah. You get me? But have you noticed, yeah? Like nowadays, people are like, because of the internet, people are doing their research and break it down. And they're even smarter than Christians these days, man. I saw a man the other day, he broke it down wrong, but it was more accurate than Christians. He said that Lucifer, the empire that's rich and will fall, and it's called the morning star because it's bright and it's thriving. I said, yo, these men are getting smarter than Christians, man. Yeah. It was wrong though, but it was more on it than Christianity. Christianity teach about this angel that fell from heaven and now he's seeking a grudge and his job is to, kill all mankind. These are people actually scholaring now and looking in books and open up the blue letter, man. Listen, I'll show you now 1 second.
Was actually a Canaanite deity. The word Hallel, the Greek word phosphorus, the Latin word Lucifer are all words that could be used to describe or denote Venus. And Venus is the brightest celestial object in the sky preceding the sun. And so Hallel was another version of an ancient Canaanite deity known as Athtar. And Athtar was a male rendition of the female Astarte, who was also Ishtar, who was also Inanna. And all of these goddesses were also represented by the star or the symbol of Venus. And so Isaiah was prophetically and poetically saying that the Babylonians are like Venus, they are like Hallel. They think they are something bright and shiny, but they will soon be overshadowed by God or the sun. So the early Christians kind of looked at this and were like, oh wow, like he's talking about some person named Lucifer. But we totally just took that and ran with it and exaggerated it. And so there never was a Lucifer. And so we took that, ran with it.
So what, it was a symbol?
Well, Lucifer is a Latin word, and it was the translation of Hallel ben Shahar.
These men were watching class, man. The UPK been saying that Lucifer is a man. He's not the Babylonians, man. Lucifer is a modern day Babylonian, man. Lucifer is a white man. The devil the Bible speaks of, man. And it's called the morning star. Why? Because it's bright. It's going to fall from heaven. It's going to fall from rulership. It's going to fall. No longer will he be naming mountains after his name. No longer will he be colonizing nothing. Listen, he's going to stop colonizing Mars, man. You're going to be brought down to hell. He's not talking about no spiritual being, man. And this man said it himself, so the early church fathers took that and said, yo, we're going to run with this, man. Then what's some books called? But them heretic books, man. The heresies, man. You know what I mean? But you can just Google stuff nowadays. You can find out that the first day of the week is what? Sunday. And they changed the Lord's Day to the first day of the week, heretic books. And people are reading now, man. So lucky, man. You know what I mean? The Christian church can't beguile people like how it used to, man. So lucky.
That's what I'm saying. Everyone's on the internet doing their research. Christianity, I don't understand how people even still follow and believe in it, man. I don't understand how. Listen, I ain't seen a Christian prove anything. Christians don't even believe in the Bible, man. Christians believe in, singing, dancing, and that's about it, man. Like, I look at Christians and I'm like, how can you even follow this garbage? It don't even, what the Bible says and what Christians do is opposites. They're worlds apart. Listen, if you're still in the church in 2025, I don't know what's wrong with you, man. You ain't taking your life serious. Christianity is done, man. So lucky you.
So lucky. It's what a few done about. So a man saying the King James version is gay. And this is proof that the King James version is gay. So lucky. Watch this. If he decides to play, so lucky. He said that all the other versions.
Gay secret that King James tried to sneak into his version of the Bible? There sure is. It's right there in the book of Luke. That's next on the trumpet. Right there in Luke chapter 17, verse 34. I say to you, in that night there shall be two men in one bed, that one shall be taken and the other shall be left. Let's look at this Bible that I have. It has 4 different versions side by side. The NIV says 2 people in one bed. You can see this is the King James Version right here, and it says 2 men in one bed, and men is in italics. New American Standard Bible, there will be 2 in one bed. I read the Amplified Version all the time, and it says right here, there will be 2 sleeping in one bed. Those different versions of the Bible are just how people say things differently. King James wrote this book right here, and in the same breath, he was telling people that they shouldn't read the book of Enoch or the book of Jubilees. Go to that link tree right there on my bio page and click on the book of Jubilees or the book of Enoch right there. Both of them are great.
This man saying that King James is gay because the Bible goes, two men shall be in a bed, the one shall be taken, the other one left. But so how is King James gay? When in the same book King James translated, Leviticus 20 and 13, it says if a man is a same-sex marriage, they shall be put to death, man. King James said if man lies down with mankind, they shall be put to death, man. Paul called it what? That is that which is unseemly, giving himself over to strange flesh, man. What you're doing is looking into it too deep, man. The whole point is making is that what? The day is coming when one's going to be taken, one's going to be left, it's going to be sudden. And when you look at that word bed, it just means 2 men are going to be sitting down, man. It's like 2 men in a pub, sitting down, watching a movie or watching a game, watching a football match. The whole point of the scripture is what? You're living your everyday life and then boom, one gun. See, when you're gay, you look through things through gay goggles, man. We know the Bible. We know the Bible is anti-gay. So whenever we see something like, yeah, David gave Jonathan a hug, we know it's not in a gay way. Now if you're gay, you're like, ooh, was it a sexual hug? If I said to you, listen, I'm taking my mom out, man. You know that I don't like my mom. So and naturally, if you taking mom out, but if you're a freak and a weirdo, taking your mom out. Oh, if I said to you, listen, the other day I was sleeping in my mom's bed, man. You know, oh yeah, I don't know, he's in his mom's bed. But if you're a freak, you're like, whoa, what's in his mom's bed? And that's what it is, man. You're reading it through the eyes of a freak, man. So you're thinking 2 men in the bed. We know the Bible is anti-gay. The history, the culture of Israelites is anti-gay, man. That's not how we get down. So when you hear about 2 men together, naturally you know it's not in a gay way, man. So lucky on the world.
And him saying, yeah, King James is gay, blah, blah, blah. Listen, everybody knows King James didn't translate the Bible, man. King James had translators that translated it. He just authorized it. So people listen, if King James was gay like they said, King James had no hand in translating the Bible. He didn't translate nothing. He authorized it, man. That's all he did. He authorized it. So people always saying, "Oh, King James," like all the rumors surrounding King James, the book about demonology, King James being gay. Listen, go on the UK history classes. Listen, we got whole 2-hour classes of just strict history, going over the whole thing, man. Going over what demonology is. Listen, we even got the whole breakdown of how King James wasn't gay and why they came up with the rumors and how they came up with the rumors. Now, first, you need to understand that people in England didn't like people from Scotland. King James was a king from Scotland. So the majority of people in England didn't like King James. So now, once one man spreaded a rumor about King James being gay, that rumor didn't come out until it came out even after Charles I was dead. So that came out like 25, 26 years after King James was dead. And then all of King James' enemies ran with that rumor. But when he was alive, nobody ran with that rumor. When King James was alive, none of the men that they claim that slept with King James, Salakia, none of the men that they claim, because they say George Villiers, I believe, George Villiers the third, I believe, became Lord Buckingham or whatever. They say he was one of King James' lovers. None of these men have ever spoken and said they've been a lover of King James. All these rumors of these men that they claimed was in these relationships with King James, they was all dead by the time these rumors came out. Because if these rumors came out when they was alive, it would have been debunked. And a lot of these books that they wrote with these rumors sat on the shelf for years. Nobody believed it until one day, all the people that was around at that time died, and someone discovered what's Anthony Wilden's book now? His book's called King James and His Court. So that book sat dormant for years, and then someone discovered it, and then they started spreading the rumors. But in King James' lifetime, them rumors didn't exist. So lucky you. So King James wasn't gay. We got a whole 2-hour class on it on YouTube.
Come on, man. You watch.
Still up there.
I beseech everyone to watch them classes, man. Powerful, man. But we got 15 minutes. Let's run through quickly, man. You know what I mean? 15 minutes, get a couple videos. Also, you can contact the show 079 607 46784. 079 607 46784. And you get a few hot topics, get into it. So yeah, man, call the show, man, if you have to.
Denzel Washington est toujours avec nous. Il a réalisé 4 longs métrages. Hein. Je vous ai parlé dans votre Fisher. Il y a eu aussi The Great Debaters, Fences, et le plus récent.
Look at that, man. Listen, Denzel Washington shows some restraint right here, man. This is some devil photographer trying to draw him out, pulling his arm and so forth. Now, if he was to react, what would he do? Lock him up, man. Say, oh, look at this. Lock him up like how they did Chris Brown. Lock him up in a foreign country. This man's grabbing him. Where's security, man? No one's saying nothing. This man's grabbing his arm, antagonizing him. And Denzel Washington, he showed good restraint, man. Like, let's look, stop it, man. Stop it, man. That's what I'm going to do. The police, security and police should be jumping on this white man. Because had he lost his cool now, what would they say? Oh, you know how black people are, man. Can't control. You know how black people are. They always start something and then blame black people for reacting. They put drugs in our neighborhoods, then blame black people for selling them. You get out of jail, you can't get a job, so you're forced to sell drugs again and say, look, he's a second-time offender. He's not learning. They put guns in neighborhoods and put songs on the radio that influence black men to shoot each other and say, look at these black men. And same thing with Denzel Washington, antagonizing him, pulling his arm, screaming. This white man clearly drunk, man. And then we'll be the first to jump on him, man. First to put him in the tabloids, first to put him in the papers when he reacts, man. But this brother showed good restraint, man. So lucky.
Really? They shouldn't even have that man that close to him, man. And Denzel Washington, what is he? I'm sure they say he's one of the greatest black actors ever. Is he? I don't know.
In my mind, shit.
Say that again.
Yeah, in my opinion, yeah.
Better than Samuel L. Jackson.
Oh, nah. First go to Samuel still.
Wait, who plays Blade?
Come on, what's his name? It's not even close. Come on, man. No.
He's not up there.
Don't insult the team. No.
They said, what's the snipe saying up there?
No.
I thought it would have been up there. This man.
Nah. He ain't getting no Grammys. He ain't playing no Coon in Django and that. Nah, not even close. Lucky. I hope I was laughing at that comment, man, because now Blade's a shite movie, man. So lucky.
Yeah, I tried watching the other day, still weren't good.
Go with the graphics, everything's all cringy and shit, man. Man goes, what? Man goes, what's his like all the good movies, Blade? Trust me. But yeah, man. What's that making no movies like that, man? So lucky. You get me? Well, yeah, man. Leave Denzel alone, man. Man's trying to do his job, go on the red carpet, accept some award, and he's antagonizing him, trying to wind him up, man. And the first thing that is to make out, oh, look at these black men, man. Look at the black men are animals, man. So lucky. Poor man ain't bothering no one, man. So lucky.
Different caliber, bro. Man's not like punching man in bus stops and that.
Punching man in bus stops?
Like, I'm not doing all of that like thingy, but all
Who's punched someone in the bus stop?
Bro.
Who's punched someone in the bus stop? I've shot man in their face. What are you telling me?
Bro.
I shot man in their face. What are you telling me? Bro. I shot man in their face, their back, their chest, their leg. What are you telling me? Where have you shot man that I haven't shot man?
It's a lucky dog, man. Wish I stopped.
I like Chronic, you know. I can't lie, I like Chronic, you know.
Wish I stopped, like.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. Because we're oppressed and on the bottom, we don't have nothing to show. So, like, a white man will compare his car or his job. We don't have anything. So we compare our manhood or our badness. That's what makes us a man. That makes me a great man. Because I don't have money. What makes a man? Because of oppression, how much kids he got. A man will say, "I got 10 kids, man," because we ain't got riches like the oppressor. We don't have a good legacy. A person will boast about his legacy and whose grandfather is and who this is. We don't have that. So as black men, we boast about how much kids we got. I got 10 kids, That's what makes us a man. Or how much people you harmed, or how much time you went to jail. It's a shame, shouldn't be that way. But because of oppression, that's what we become. What makes us a man is how much time you went to jail, how much people you shot, how much kids you got, how much women you got. Those are the things that we got to boast about. Why? Because we've been put on the bottom. And we've put on the bottom for so long, we got nothing. That these are the things that make us somebody. These are the things that make us looked up to, or make us, or make us feel in life, or make people look up to us with esteem, because we don't have anything. It's a luck, yeah.
Yeah, Chronic's like, yo, a man's gone to him, where have you shot, man? Anywhere you've shot, man, I've shot man in their face, their back, their damn. That's too much for a podcast, man. You're gonna get yourself sent to jail speaking like that, man. You're gonna get yourself sent to jail speaking like that. So sometimes if you did do that, there's no point speaking like that on the internet, man. But yeah, these two, I realized on this podcast, I remember watching it, they was arguing over nothing, and they just kept going and going and going. So yeah, them not arguing over that. It's nothing to brag about, man. You bragging about, shooting your brother is nothing to brag about. Imagine that you're bragging about, because I shot him in his face and his this and his that. Like this world has reduced us to animals, man. Now we talk about doing all of these things. How about we should brag about other things, man? We should brag about this is what we should do. We should brag about, you know what? You see my kids are doing this, My kids have become that. Listen, imagine being a parent and all your kids live a righteous life and become successful, man. That's something to brag about.
That's right.
But instead, he's on here bragging about, I shot this person. When you do that, nobody wins, man. Because you go to jail and you kill someone that, can't make the wrong they done to you right. And that's the beautiful thing about letting somebody live. Because now, if someone does you a wrong and you let them live, eventually when they do grow up, then they might come and apologize and say, you know what, I was young then, I didn't think about it. And you can sit down. Like what you'll find out is once a lot of people get to a certain age, they leave the childish life behind, man. Why do you think all your gang members, once they get to 30, they realize that was childish, man? And what do you say? They all denounce the gang, like, yo, I ain't even on the gang thing no more. I ain't on the gang.
You notice, you ever watch like rap beefs and that? And they'll say, yo, why did you make a song against Nas or whatever? What did they all say? But at the time, I was just young, man.
Yeah.
They all say the same thing. When you're young, you just think different, man. So like, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Imagine if Tupac didn't get killed, man. He would probably have squashed that shit with Biggie. That's what I'm saying. He probably would have in his older age. So there's a lot of things that we do when we're younger. When we grow up, we don't do it no more. But I'm sure Chronic's like 40 years old. Is he about 40? He's about 40. Right?
I guess some people sort of learn that about.
Yeah. Because he's about 40 something on a podcast talking about men that he shot. Come on, man. I thought that would have stopped at the age of 30. This is what you got to do. As a man, this is what you got to do. I think after 25, it's time to go get your rib and just have some kids, man. Get your rib, have some kids. Go work for DPD or whatever, and just settle down, man. Doing all of this, talking about you shot this person and you're going to do this and you're going to do that, you're wasting your time. You're wasting precious time, and go do something constructive. So lucky you.
That's true. Let's get the last one real quick anyway for wrap the show up. So lucky. Bear with me a second.
Every trip that I've gone to Jamaica, that the men have the best chat-up lines in the world. How do they come up with this? Yes, how to talk to... Okay, cool. The last time I was literally there, somebody said to me, you've got enough shape like maths book. And I was like, oh, funny way to propose. Yes. Yeah. It was absolutely insane. How do they do this?
The thing is, you have to just see what make a girl smile, You see your teeth them pretty, I like see them.
Thank you.
See? There's a little streak in your hair. Beautiful. You have to learn the riz. A lot of the times.
See there. Let me tell you something, man. Listen, the sister goes, how come Benjamites not chat to women? This ain't just down to Benjamites, man. Israelites, man. You know what I mean? Something that we had. The Bible said what? In the book of Deuteronomy? If a man entice a maid, man, meaning what? To entice a maid means to speak to her, man, pull her in, make a woman say, you know what, you know what? I wouldn't mind marrying him, man. We've been enticing women, man. So it's nothing to us. She's asking like, how do you do this? It's what black men do. It's in our blood. Now, talk about. Could you imagine if arranged marriages didn't exist? Listen, no Indian man would ever get married, man.
They'll be single for the rest of their life.
If arranged marriages didn't happen, listen, these Indian man wouldn't get none. Listen, ain't no woman looking out for an Indian man. Ain't no woman looking out for some Chinese man. They ain't smooth like us, man. Black men are known, whether it be America or Jamaica or Hispanics, Native Indians. We are known for talking smooth. We are known for being ladies, man. Barry White ain't Chinese. Barry White is known for being a smooth talking brother, man. He ain't white. He ain't Chinese. He ain't Indian. They can't entice women. If it weren't for arranged marriages, listen, man, the population of the Indian community would be low. Marriage in the community would be low. We're the smooth talking ones, man. The sister's asking, how can Benjamites talk to women so good? It's something God gave us, man. It's even in the scriptures. You know, our words are so good that Mary had sex with Joseph before the wedding. That's how enticing his brother was, man. This man had sex with Mary before the ceremony. He was like, oh shit, what am I gonna do, man? That's how we've always been, man. So lucky, I yield.
Black men definitely got game, man. That's what we call it, game. And it makes sense, you know why? Because sometimes, listen, man, East Indians will go to black people and say, yo, what do I say to the girl? You know, they ask you, what should... Listen, have you ever worked with the East Indian who's messaging the girl and is asking you, what should I say to her? He's always like, what should I say to her? And in my head, I'm thinking, if I've spoke to a woman, I've never thought about what I should say to her. I'm thinking, yo, it's just natural. But I started to realize that game don't come to everybody naturally. And this is how you know black men have got game, because this whole notion that a man has to have money to get with women, that don't apply to black men, man. Listen, right. I've seen black men with no money. I've seen black men with no money get sent for from Jamaica. A woman pays everything for them to come to England, man.
I'll get a better one. I've seen the black men in slavery having sex with the slave master's wife, man. Imagine that. Slave woman wanted to have sex with a disgusting slave that was dirty, that slept in the barn. That's how smooth it was, man. That's how black people got it, man. So lucky, yeah.
Some black people got game, man. I'm trying to tell you, black people got some next kind of game, and it's built in, man. Like, it's not something that you can teach. It's built in. It's internal. Listen, we have it internally, and that's why the Bible says, listen, man, if a man entice a maid, you have to lie with her. You have to stay with her, because the Lord knows shit. These black men got game, and if I don't put a law in place that they have to stay with her, they ain't gonna stay with her, man. They're just gonna rizz her up, the word that they use. And what you'll find out is men apply half of that scripture. They rizz the women up, but then don't stay with them. So that's where the problem. That's where the problem lies. So the Lord's like, all right, then I see you niggas got game, and you can get any woman that you speak to, but you have to stay with them. So knowing that you have to stay with them part should make men slow down. That part should make you say, you know what, I want to stay with her. Forget that. I ain't gonna. And that's where most of the problem comes from. And what you'll find out is, if we obeyed that scripture, there would be less hatred between men and women on the earth.
That's right. So
what you'll find out is most these women that are angry at men, niggas ain't shit, is because a man's enticed them and is not done the second part. So a man's enticed them, laid with them, and he's gone about his business. And then the bitter, because in their mind they're like, yo, but you told me that you wanted to be with me and blah 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 blah. So that's why the Lord put that in place. Like, yo, you entice her, you do whatever with her, she's yours now. So now, if they stayed together, these women wouldn't have to go to the internet talking nonsense. Don't have to go on the internet talking about how much they hate men. Like in here, if a man rizzes you up in here, trust me, he's gonna stay with you, man. You get me? If a man rizzes you up in here, man, once he gets permission from his camp leader that is allowed to speak to you, listen, he's gonna be on the phone throwing down some game, man. He'll be throwing down some game, letting you know, like, yo, because after this 6 months, all of those things, man. After them 6 months, and he's gonna do it the proper way.
More than busy after that.
That's what I'm saying. He's gonna tie fire after that, man. After he's gonna tie fire you his forever. But obviously, out in the streets, how it goes is, a man will spit the game and tell you what he wants to do to you and all of these kind of things. And obviously, women being women, they fall for it. They give him their body, and then he don't ever speak to them again. They get bitter. They go to the internet, and it becomes a problem. So yeah, this is what you got to do. If you're a sister and a man's trying to spit those games to you, this is what you do. You tell him, yo, I hear them lines that you're spitting, but just go spit those lines to my father and see if my father approves. Just say, yeah, I hear all the things you said you want to do to me. Just would you say that in front of my father? Just say those lines to my father. I guarantee you he won't, man. Any man that don't want to meet your father before he deals with you, it's because he knows it's not going to be, he probably ain't planning to stick around long term, man. If you don't want to meet the man that's over you, if you don't want to meet your authority, that's why. Now, if every woman said, all right then, if you want to deal with me so much, meet my father first. A man knows, a man can see through the bullshit. So a man will see you come and say, no, you ain't laying with my daughter, man. So now what do women do? Don't tell their father, get dealt with by that man, and then in the end, they go crying back to their father like, dude, he broke my heart. And the father's like, well, I did tell you. The men are supposed to meet me first. And that's your punishment for not listening to your father, man. While you're crying with your heart broke, it's your own fault. If you listen to your father, you could have avoided this heartbreak. So lucky at you, that could go on all day.
Absolutely, man. So lucky, man. So again, make sure you go to Alba's class, Maidstone Road. It's the 31st of September, 5 till 7 in Leicester. Look at that pose there for versus our fight. The real yard man pose. Guys. But make sure you're there anyway. Leicester LE20UA. And we'll be here again next week. Big up to everyone in the chat. Like, share, subscribe. We'll be here again next Saturday, 9 till 11 again. Shalom.
Yeah, don't have messed up, no. Bad news is to beat your home, nigga. Yeah. Go on, get on that ass real quick one time. 144, baby.
They said you get